Hi everyone, welcome to One Tarot. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. This is your tarot reading for June 2020 for the sign of Taurus. I've already focused on my own cards. This is the card that's come out. Before I talk about that, I'm just going to explain to you. I've shuffled the cards and these are the 4 tarot cards that have come out. I will be clarifying these cards as I start the reading. But before I do that, I'd just like to say how I feel the energy is going to be around for a lot of you, and I do feel it's going to be a time when you're perhaps going to be having to be very compassionate. I do feel there might be suspension for a lot of you. Perhaps there's going to be delays, maybe. Also, it's a time where you're perhaps having to care for others, look after others, or be of service to others, I feel. But I feel it's also use your intuition this month. Use your feelings, if your gut feelings as you go through the month. I feel I need to say that. Okay, so the first card out here is the Knight of Wands. So this is saying that perhaps as you go into the month, there's a feeling of being more optimistic. I feel that there's perhaps change coming for some of you. There could be some Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries around, but I feel this feels optimistic, the energy as you start the month. I'm going to clarify that the Knight of Wands, and there could be it could be connected with some change that's coming. It could be some of you might be thinking about relocating. Could be connected with that for some of you. Okay, see what cards come out there. Where's it gone? Okay, so the card that's come out is Judgment. So I do feel that perhaps you're going to come to some realization, a conclusion about something, and be making, and you're perhaps getting ready maybe to make some serious decisions regarding the situation for a lot of you, because of this awareness. Maybe you've come to some conclusion about something, and some serious maybe life-changing decisions a lot of you might be having to make, and it could be connected with moving or relocating for some of you. Okay, the next card here is the Ace of Cups. So this is all about new beginnings, new opportunities being offered to you, maybe new love for some of you, and there could have a connection with one of the fire signs, and perhaps there's the potential for something new, something that's going to be fulfilling on an emotional level, that's going to give you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of happiness. It could be connected with the happiness of family. Maybe this is the decision that you're going to be making. But I do feel it's a feeling of love and joy and some happiness, this new beginning. The clarifying card that's come out is the Two of Wands. So this is all about focusing, looking ahead, making plans for the future, making decisions maybe with someone else as well regarding your future, the happiness of maybe everyone. I feel the happiness of everyone, or it could be just you and someone else, but definitely looking to the future and being serious about these decisions that you're making regarding something new, that it's going to be fulfilling on an emotional level. And it could be anything to any one of you. It might be work, it might be a relationship, it might be decisions you're making for your own personal growth. Okay, so the next card here is the Hermit. So as you go through the month, I do feel that perhaps this could be that you're reflecting on your past, where you've come, your spiritual journey, the wisdom and the knowledge that you've gained along the way. You're perhaps spending time on your own, some of you reflecting, doing some inner reflection, and perhaps finding some answers to some questions that you're wanting to know the answers to. You're going inward and finding the answers from within, I feel. Some of you, that could be, this is connected also with the 6th house and the service of others, and also it could be connected with your routine as well, your working environment. Some of you, it might be your health, perhaps your this new beginning. It could be connected with the way you look after yourself, but I feel that definitely reflection on what's been in order for you to make these decisions for the future. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Hermit and see what card comes out. Okay, clarify the Hermit. It's too many there. Just wait for one card to come out. Clarify the Hermit for Taurus. There we go. Okay, and there is the Queen of Swords. So this is someone around you, perhaps someone who likes to be on their own, somebody who's quite independent. And so maybe you're reflecting on, it could be Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, but maybe decisions you've made in the past for a lot of you, and now that perhaps you're trying to think logically about decisions, it could be connected with one of those signs. But I do feel that you're perhaps trying to look at things from a detached point of view, possibly. Remain detached from the situation, maybe. But decisions, but you'll be making decisions that are going to be based on logic, I feel. Perhaps becoming clearer about, after spending time on your own, these decisions perhaps will become clearer to you that you need to be making for the future. Okay. The next card, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a card of optimism. This is a card of change. So I do feel that perhaps things are going to be more positive. You're going to have more faith as the month draws to a close. There's perhaps a turn of luck, maybe for some of you, where it could be connected with something that you were involved with in the past, or it might even be somebody from the past. I feel a situation or someone that you've had a long history with, it could be connected with. But I do feel there's more optimism. There's going to be a change for the better, and I feel that you're going to have more faith towards the end of the month. And the card that's come out here is the King of Cups. So it could be connected with a Cancerian, Pisces, or a Scorpio. They might be connected with this change that's around. But I do feel that there's somebody going to, perhaps who's very compassionate, very considerate, very kind and loving, going to have an influence maybe regarding these decisions. So what I'm going to do, it could be connected with the course of events where fortune's going to be, the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favour, and it could be connected with one of those signs. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and what I've been doing over the last 2 or 3 months is picking a card or seeing what card comes out for the following month. So this is for June. So I'm going to shuffle the cards to get a card for July, so we can see what energy is perhaps going to be around for some of you. But definitely a month where you're going to have to be very compassionate, thinking about others. There might be a reason for you to, might be some delays or some something that's going to be happening where you're going to have to care for others possibly as well. Okay, we'll see what card comes out for July. Card for July. There we go. Well, there's two cards there. I'm going to take those two, and they're both nice. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favour, and there's perhaps new beginnings, new opportunity where you're perhaps going to trust in the universe and take on something, something that you're perhaps very capable of doing. Perhaps this is what I'm feeling. You're very talented, and I do feel that perhaps your ideas, you're going to be putting them into practice in order to start something new for a lot of you, I feel. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that reading. Sorry if it was a bit noisy. I wasn't sure whether you could hear that, the noise in the background. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed to my channel and share my videos. I really appreciate that. Those of you who haven't subscribed, who are here for the first time, thank you for joining me. And if you were to subscribe, you get notification when I put new videos on. I do monthly videos for all the different signs. I also I've done an overview, 6-month overview video for the different signs from May to October. That might be something you might want to see, but you'll find that on my playlist. And I also do a weekly video, so you'll get notification of when I put new videos on. So that would be good if you were to subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I want to thank you all for watching. I wish you a wonderful June, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.